Here it goes. It is day one of trying to figure out how all this works. But anyways, it's not my first rodeo. I've done multiple fitness classes online, but never doing anything like this. So I'm going to do my recording today from a promo video for Discovery Headband. And I wake up to tons of snow. I gotta go to Toronto today. It's quite the distance. I'm gonna show you what this looks like outside. Terribleness. Wow. No, thank you. I am not looking forward to driving it. We're almost in May. Made a huge step. Let me show you what my hallway looks like before I pack the car. You would think I was moving out. Nope, just going to Toronto for a few hours. We will meet Kate, Lauren, and Nick. They're helping me out today, and, well, here we go.
Just trying to figure out how to do my makeup so I don't look like I'm dead on the screen, because we all know that's a thing.
Why must we make these faces when we do makeup? I don't know. And I don't do it often, because I don't do my makeup. It's funny when I do it every time. Probably doesn't get old. Awkward. No, that's just me. You'll get used to it. Look at this hair. Hot. You're probably like, why hasn't she commented on her hair yet? We're ready to go.
Look at this snow. Come on. Ridiculous. Are you ready to meet Kate? She's already in the car. Watch this. Kate!
Jesus Christ!
Say hi to the camera.
Hi! I gave you a big fright. I was singing a little song to put my nail on.
Oh.
1,000. And I was in my zone and you scared the crap out of me.
Making sure it's stuck on there good.
Yeah, she's in there good now.
Okay, good.
We're all set.
For the YouTube! The crew, they're here. There's Lauren. You didn't get to meet her yet, but there she is. Still got this hair going on. The door's open. Kate's running in. Here we go. Unloading everything from the car into this Airbnb was quite the task, but we got it all done and it was absolutely beautiful. So much natural lighting, so we just waited for Adam to come. Once he busted out his massive sunlight, I literally felt like I was outside. It was wonderful, but we had to figure out what I had to wear and what headband I was going to wear. That was quite the challenge, and then we faced this.
It's like hanging there?
This is happening right now. We're just gonna start to shoot, and then all of a sudden, boom, this light turns green randomly. So now we have to take the bulb out because it's connected to those lights up there. What is that?
Yeah, like
No, she wore?
Oh yeah! Just yank it out. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I can reach that high. Grab it from here even?
Oh my.
We could start stacking chairs.
I don't have any circles of the...
Okay, you know what? You get on Nick's shoulders, I'll get on your shoulders.
We could try that.
Oh my. Nick is a genius. Oh my god, this thing? Oh yeah! Nailed it! Nice!
And then somehow it's still on.
Once we figured that out, it was time to refocus on telling my journey. It didn't happen on the first shot, but this is how it turned out. I wanted to be a police officer ever since I was in grade 7. I did everything I possibly could to be an officer. I collected things, I got stuffed animals of things. Anytime I came across a police officer, I did research, I did little quizzes to see what my personality was for, and everything was pointing to a police officer. I was successful. I got hired, I worked on the road, I was quite involved with the policing world, and I really did. I thought that I was gonna do that forever. On June 19th, 2017, that is when I went to see my doctor and I got signed off work. She said that it was unsafe for me and others for me to be working on the road. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, major depression, and severe anxiety. I was always a happy, positive, upbeat person. People would always tell me I was so inspirational, and they really looked up to me. I needed to create and find my own identity again and discover who I was as a person, not as a police officer. I'm Jody Lynn. I am the founder of Discovery Headbands, and I'm going to admit I have an obsession with headbands. I do. I wear them all the time. I love them. I love when people are wearing them. I think headbands are very unique to people. It really tells a lot about people. I started wearing headbands almost as like a security blanket. I feel more comfortable wearing a headband when I go out or when I did things, and so that was part of the journey, was just wearing a headband makes me feel comfortable, more confident. That's where it was. So it all begins with what style I want to wear, either with what it's influenced by what outfit I'm wearing in that day, or from what's around me and what the fashion world is like. It kind of helps me in picking out what pattern and what fabric I want to get from the store. So I get that pattern and I bring it back to my house, and I start cutting out the fabric, and then I bring it to the sewing machine or the serger, depending on which one fits that style. And then from there, all I do is I start finalizing, putting the tag on, and the final finishing touch is putting on that Discovery gem, which is unique to each headband, and I start shipping it up. Put it in the bag, I get the shipping ready, and away it goes. So the significance and meaning of the gemstone in the headband is because it's unique to that headband, just like your mental health and your brain is to you. And so, you know, it's not always going to be easy, and you have to dig deep and you have to discover yourself, just like you have to discover where this gem is. And that's kind of what connects the two. So always know that that gem is there to support you, and if you ever need that reminder, you can give it a little rub or take a look at it, and just remember, it's what is within that matters. It's not what everybody can see on the outside. So it's your brain and your mental health that is important to you, just like the gemstone is to the headband. Creating a headband is it is a safe place for me, and this allows me to take some time to myself and really connect with who I am and understand, you know, I do have a creative side and I am able to accomplish tasks. And, you know, look at what I did. I created this headband out of absolutely nothing. And it feels really good. It makes me feel successful, and it's something that makes you feel accomplished. But at the end of the day, really, like, even if I create one headband a day, I'm like, yes, nailed it. The community that I'm trying to build with Discovery Headbands, when everybody wears a headband, is if you're walking down the street and, you know, someone passes by you and you see this headband, you see the logo or the tag, you know that that person is kind of in the same community as you. You're able to connect with them, like just realizing like, oh, I have that headband too, or I even know what that headband's about. And they either have a mental illness or they support mental illness, or it's just that kind of unique connection. If you know the background and you know the details of Discovery, then, you know, I just feel like it'll give you that mutual respect when you see those headbands and say, oh, like, we're in this together, you know, we're creating this together and we got each other's back, kind of thing.
She's the silly one.
I am so thankful for everybody who supported me on this day. It was not an easy thing to do, and it didn't happen on the first, second, or even third attempt. It took multiple times and a lot of reflecting and hard work to get through this, but I am very thankful, and everybody was very supportive. Poor Lauren and Kate were freezing outside. We told them to meet us back here about an hour and a half, and I think it was almost 2 hours later they were sitting outside waiting as the door was locked because we were recording and they couldn't come in. So they froze their tushies off while we stood inside, and I struggled through my tears. But either way, we got through it, they got warm, we packed up all of our stuff, and we head on it. And I want to say thank you for watching this and taking the time to follow along in this journey, and I'm looking forward to sharing even more with you and the launches to come.